This is my tribute to Jimmy Swaggart, one of the great generals of the faith, gone home to be with the Lord today. My mother was a great fanatic of Jimmy Swaggart. She had so many of his tapes and just everything. And as a kid growing up, I would hear so much of his preaching. And one of my favorite parts of his preaching is when he would teach ministers. And I'll never forget one of the advice he gave to ministers. He said, whenever you talk to the camera, see, who would know that one day I would be on television, and in a sense, social media is sort of like television too. He says, you ministers, when you speak to that camera, don't picture a big crusade. Don't picture thousands of people. No, 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 no. Don't be preaching like that, like you would do in a crusade, like shouting and hollering. He said, no, instead, look at that camera and imagine one person. Because that's what television ministry is. It's you taking a person into your home and conversing with them. And when he said that, that hit me. To this day, I've always practiced that when I look at the camera, I'm not seeing a big crowd. I'm just seeing you. And that advice really has helped me enormously in the ministry. Jimmy Swaggart, of course, his theology, Pentecostal, speaking in tongues, healing, miracles, just like us. There was a time when Jimmy Swaggart did correct the Word of Faith movement. And in my own personal opinion, I thought he went overboard, where he just kind of threw out everything and just criticized the whole thing rather than being kind and compassionate and maybe pointing out some areas that the Word of Faith could get right. And yes, sometimes Word of Faith ministers say some off-the-wall things that could, as they think about it, they could have said it in a better way. I think he went overboard in overcorrecting the Word of Faith movement. But by and large, his ministry has had a huge impact upon the body of Christ and me personally as a minister. I say to Jimmy Swaggart, God bless you. I know you're in God's presence, receiving your eternal rewards.